Hello Dairy Today viewers. On behalf of the Market 360 advisors here at Stewart-Peterson, I'm Bob Devenport, and this is your Dairy Week in Review from May 9th, 2014. So again, let's get started here by taking a look at where our CME dairy components settled at the conclusion of this week's trade. There was a decent amount of red across the board here this week, with blocks finishing at 204.5, down 2.5 cents. Barrels settled at 202 even, down 3.5 cents. It was another big week for cash butter though, settling at 216 3/4, up 9.25 cents. June whey settled at 66 even, down 1 cent, and June non-fat dry milk settled at 177.5, down 2.2 cents on the week. So shifting over to Class 3 futures here, it was a down week as well, with June settling at 21.23, down 32 cents. July finished the week at 20.27, down 28 cents. And our 2014 average finished lower on the week as well, settling at 21.12 a hundredweight. That's down 5 cents from last week. So let's shift over to some fundamentals here, with starting out by taking a look at our weekly block barrel average chart. So as you can see here, again, we have pulled back significantly from where we were at our record high price of about $2.40 a pound just several weeks ago. Now the block barrel average did finish its third down week in a row here, and over the course of this 3-week period, we're down over 23 cents. While we saw a smaller sell-off this week than we have the past couple of weeks, with the block barrel average losing just 3 cents on the week, and it was a pretty high volume week overall. It was pretty active, with lots of sellers offering carloads of blocks and barrels, but they were running into a lot of buying interest on the downside as well. So we did close in on around that $2 a pound level here. We're getting closer each day, but the closer we do get to that $2 a pound level, it seems to be that we're running into more and more buying interest. So that should continue to be supportive as long as the buyers are willing to pick up these carloads that the sellers are offering. So let's shift on over to Class 3 futures here. Things have definitely been a lot more choppy on the Class 3 side than in cheese. However, given that cheese has sold off over 23 cents over the past 3 weeks here, when you look at the second month chart here, the June daily chart, you can see that Class 3 futures have really held up pretty well. We did see some strength here a couple weeks ago, and since then we've sort of been consolidating and seen some choppiness up here. Now on the week this week, we did see a down week overall, and most of that damage was actually done during Friday's session. After a week of seeing a lot of offering and some lower levels in cheese, it seemed to just catch up with the market here on Friday. And our second month contract did finish 32 cents lower on the week here. We were down quite a bit on Friday again, when most of that damage was done, and that's the first down week we've seen in a couple weeks here now for the second month contract. Now we are going to see, we're going to be at a little bit more risk here if we continue to sell off, possibly a retest of this low here. But again, I think a lot of that's going to have to do with what cheese is looking like over the coming weeks here. If we're going to continue to see some significant selling pressure and we get below that $2 a pound level, that could mean some more pressure on milk prices as well. So going over to some fundamental charts here now, really a main focus of this week has been global dairy prices, and seeing that global dairy prices have really been coming down in price quite a bit over the past several weeks. Now let's start out by taking a look at the Fonterra Global Dairy Trade Auction performance here. Now we did get our latest Fonterra Global Dairy Trade Auction on Tuesday of this week, and it showed that that trade weighted index of all the products offered on that auction was down 1.1% here this week. And again, that is the 6th down auction in a row. And again, these Fonterra auctions are held every 2 weeks, so it's been quite a while now that we've been seeing these prices decline in price, and we're actually at the lowest level that we've seen since March of 2013. So again, just a lot of weakness on the global dairy front. If we continue to see that pressure from a global standpoint, it'll likely put some pressure on our domestic prices as well, as we try to stay competitive from an export standpoint. Now let's focus in specifically on what Fonterra cheddar cheese has been doing. Now you can see that we peaked out about 7 auctions ago, and ever since then, again, 7 auctions in a row, we've been down each auction there, and you can see that we have, again, trading at the lowest level since March of 2013 there on cheddar cheese as well. Now, over the latest auction, cheddar cheese was down 1.8%, and that prices Fonterra cheddar now at the equivalent of $1.90 a pound. So that's about a 13-cent discount to where CME cheddar settled this week. So that could put some pressure on CME cheddar going forward. So aside from the Fonterra cheddar cheese, now let's take a look at Oceana cheddar, which again is reported to us every 2 weeks. And as you can see here, Oceana rather has been selling off here over the past several reporting periods as well. And we've really been seeing some solid declines over the past 3 reporting periods or the past 6 weeks here. So for the latest week reported, Fonterra cheddar declined 9 cents a pound and is down to $2.08.5 per pound. So a little bit of a premium, about 5-cent premium to CME cheddar, but on average, CME cheddar is generally at about a 16-cent discount to Oceana prices. So definitely some room for CME to decline there if we continue to see global prices decline as well. So looking at the week ahead, a quiet week as far as reports go. We'll just have a dairy product sales report out on Wednesday. And that'll do it for us here today. On behalf of the Market 360 advisors here at Stewart-Peterson, thank you for watching and have a great weekend.